Hello everybody, welcome back to a special edition of the Fifth Gear Show. We are headed over this morning to pick up Tony, and we're going to head off to Branson today. We're going to be playing Payne's Valley, one of the top courses, golf courses in the country, and one of the more popular ones in the world right now, just because Tiger Woods is the designer of the course, and it's one of the courses that's on my bucket list. So as you know, Tony and Abby had a newborn a couple months ago. I feel like it's been a couple months. It might not be that long, but wanted to get him a gift for being daddy number 2, and he's hooked on golf right now, and that's mainly because of me. Sorry, Abby. I know it's got to be frustrating, but it's one of our things that we do when we're not coaching. It kind of relieves our stress a little bit. So we're gonna go out there, make it a day trip. It's a little far. We got to go out to Branson. It's like 3.5 hours away. But we're playing one of the best courses in the world, so we're pretty excited, and we're gonna get out there, take some video, and show you what it looks like. It's in the mountains. It's gonna be pretty cool, but we'll see you in a second. And we started our road trip down to Branson. Like I said, it was like 3.5 hours, not too bad, but once we got there, we just took in a lot of the views. This clubhouse right here is on the very top of the hill or the mountain there, and seeing all the different locker rooms with Kevin Costner there, and then all the greats right here, Nicholas Palmer, Gary Player. Pretty cool to see all that, and knowing that they kind of have a little home there at that course is pretty cool. But we got some work on the range before. Started out cloudy, and then the sun came out, and we started seeing these. I think they're C-130s. Were taking off and landing right next to the course, and they were practicing all day. So it's kind of neat to see. And driving over the valley here, the course is down there, just overlooking this. The 18 right here is really awesome to see, and a lot of water and a lot of man-made stuff, but it's really cool. And we're teeing off from the Tiger tees here. We only did it on the first tee because the guy told me that I was bad, and I wouldn't do good from that tee, so we moved up a little bit. But that little halfway house there out in the middle had some really good bison hot dogs that we ate. Tony right here hits not a good shot, rolls down, hits a rock, pops up, and then I think it ends up on the right side of the fringe. And then I hit a pretty good one here, and I'm kind of staring it down, but these greens were so crazy that I hit the left side of the green and hit a ridge, and it just rolled all the way down next to that bunker. But checking out all these waterfall, these vistas, they are everywhere, and as you can see, the ambiance of the course is pretty impressive. This was a little sketchy going around these kind of rock face cart paths. I mean, it was awesome, but it was a little sketch going around there. Now this is the 19th hole. Tony hits an absolute dart here. This is this real famous hole in this little quarry with the waterfall behind it.
Good shot.
Hits a dart, ends up making birdie from a long putt, and he had a rough day on the course, but he can tell everybody that he birdied that 19th hole. But this was I think it said it's a mile ride up this kind of rock face and going in and out of caves up to the top of the clubhouse where we were down in that valley. Such a cool way to end the round, and getting to overlook where you were playing again, but going up this rock face and going in and out of the caves, and Seeing all the different formations, and like you can see here, looking over these waterfalls again.
Oh, it's a putt-putt course.
I'd really like to stay here. They had the lodges right there that we went by. This is another high point where we're looking over that 19th hole. And this is how high you're going. You're going really, really up there. And this is where we kind of enter the cave. And it was a lot darker than it's showing on the camera. We went into this cave, and I could not see anything. So even though it doesn't look like it on the camera, I think Tony turns his flashlight on because I couldn't see a thing. And I was worried about running into one of these posts. But eventually this kind of spits you back out to the top and takes you back out to the clubhouse. And then you see coming out here, overlooking the course, I think for the last time. I think this is the last little bit of it. Yeah, and then you come back right out here and finish up your round. It is. I highly recommend this place. It's one of the best, or I guess it's one of the top rated courses in the nation, and it's getting popular around the world just because Tiger Woods designed it, and just the way it is designed and how it's in the mountains. It's just a awesome course, but I'd definitely give it a 10 out of 10.